Hey, and welcome back everyone. In this new video, we are going to see how can we update the existing record that we have in our Supabase table. So in the last video, guys, we saw how can we fetch a single record from our Supabase table. So as you can see, we have this route here for particular ID1. If I go back, I click on this edit button, you can see we have this route again and a new data in our input fields. So in this video, we are going to see how can we update this existing record. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to this Supabase docs, and when I click on this API docs, a pop-up opens, and here I'm going to click on this update rows. When I click on this update rows, it takes me to this particular part. You can see update rows. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see what it is doing. So here you can see it is like simple what we have done already here, but here you can see it is something new. It is dot update. So it is updating other column with some other value. So suppose if we want to update the title, so we are going to write title and with the value that we want it to be updated with. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to doc again and click on this updated rows, and I'm going to copy it. So I've copied it. I'm going to head over to my code, and you can see nothing is changed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get over this on submit function, and I'm going to paste the data like this exactly. So here you can see it is giving the Supabase. So I'm going to change it with Supabase component, and here the data is already present. So let's change the name. Updated book, we can say easy. So we have our updated book right here. So what I'm going to do now is uh, we have this and we want to update a particular data. Now you might wondering what is the updated data that we want? How can we get the data that we want to update? So for that, as you remember, we have this form right here with nothing changed. Everything was as similar as we have for our add books, the form where we were adding our books. We are going to copy the exactly same. So we are going to copy it and we are going to head over to our this page where we will be updating our data, and inside this on submit function we are going to paste this. So we have our payload here. So inside the payload we have title as data dot title. So what is data dot title? Data is that we will be getting from our input fields from here, and dot title is for that particular input field. So if you see here, it is giving us the title back and author back. So I fetched it right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this payload. I'm going to go over to this update function and I'm going to remove it and then paste the payload here. So what it will be doing is when we click on this on submit button, whenever we submit the form, it is going to send all this data to our Supabase. So let's check, and we have this now. To make it equal, we can go to our use effect where we were fetching a single record, and we can copy all of it and we can paste all of it right here, and we can remove this semicolon and add it right here. So now let's check and implement if we are able to update our existing record or not. So new book name like this, and then we can check updated book, and let's console log our error as well just in case. So is there any error? So check it like this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to my browser like this. I'm going to refresh it. I'm going to open my console and I'm going to refresh the page, and we are going to see if so we can remove this console right here, and we can remove this. So if I refresh it again, it is gone now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the data that we already have. For this, we can change it to a new book 2 to 23. Like make it something, make it anything you want, like this, and A182, and change the year to 2018 or anything you like. And then when we click on this update, something should happen. When I click on this update button, you can see we don't have any errors, but we have something right here. So here ID has been updated automatically. title has been automatically updated, release date has been automatically updated, and cost has been automatically updated. Now let's go back to our Supabase table and see if the data is updated there or not. So when I click on it, I close this, and here you can see the ID is updated, the title is updated as well, author is updated, and cost and release date, which is 2015, is automatically updated as well. So I hope you guys understand how easy it is to update any existing record with Supabase. So not unlike anything to create like complex APIs and then sending the data here and then receiving the data there and then showing reflection like this. So it is really easy to do it with Supabase. So when I refresh my page, and you can see we have our updated data right here. You can see I refresh it, we have our updated data right here. Okay, let's do it for one more book. So when I go to this book 2, uh, a new book too. Let's make it the title, a new book too, and author can be John. So cost can be dollar 100 and year can be 2020 2002. So let's click on the update and let's go out to Supabase, and here you can see a new book too. It is updated with the ID. So I hope you guys understood how easy it is to implement the update functionality in our Supabase table. So it is this easy, and if I refresh the page, you can see everything is gone. So here it is. We have our update functionality done as well. And in the next video, we are going to see how can we implement and delete any particular record that we have in our Supabase table. So it is also going to be a short video. Just be with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.